Hi, today we wanted to talk to you about nursing home abuse and neglect and the legal framework as we see it here at SmithKline Smith. So really understanding the problem is so important. As of October of 2023, there were over 1.2 million residents living in nursing homes across the country, with the vast majority of them living in California and New York. And the population is continuing to grow over the years. According to the World Health Organization, there were 900 million people that were over 60 in the world. And in 2050, there will be 2 billion. So this population is growing rapidly. So we've seen the rates of abuse reported in nursing homes across the country increase by 84% since COVID. So when we're looking at the systemic problem in nursing homes, that's going to grow if we don't make a bigger impact in this area and make sure that we're enforcing the laws that protect our elders. When your loved one is living in a nursing home, the key things to look for are any type of changes in behavior, if they have any bruising, if you come in and their food isn't eaten, if they seem withdrawn or fearful to speak with you, if they're not being changed and groomed. Those are all very important signs of abuse. A lot of us just want to think, well, maybe it's just this one time. And we want to think that our loved ones are being cared for properly, so it's hard to even consider that they might not be. Just please take a moment and realize it's okay to stand up and say, what is happening here? Asking the nurses, asking the CNAs, asking for a meeting with the director of nursing, asking the administrator for time to talk to them about what's happening with your loved one, because most likely if it's happening to your loved one, it's happening to others. And by having the courage to stand up and do something about it, there is a good chance that you're making a difference for other people living in that same facility. If you don't see any type of improvement, there are resources to you. So the legal framework associated with these resources are really twofold. You can report the abuse to the state by calling the ombudsman. There is a 1-800 number that's required to be posted in every nursing home. You can reach out and make a complaint. You can also make a complaint to the director of nursing and the administrator, and it's so important to document those complaints. If you take all of these steps and you think that there are still deficiencies, or if they haven't taken the appropriate steps to remedy these issues, then the next thing that you can do is contact an attorney, and you do have legal rights associated with abuse and neglect of your loved ones. So we would just encourage you to know those resources and not be fearful to reach out, because every time you reach out to protect your loved one, you are protecting others. Finally, I just wanted to kind of talk to you about how we look at nursing home abuse and neglect here at the firm. Once we take on a case, we look at all of the documented evidence from the very beginning. We retain expert witnesses to review the case to see whether or not it's a case that we can pursue in a court of law. We research and know the statutes that protect elders in these facilities, the federal and state statutes, depending on where the nursing home is situated. And we work with you. You are an integral part of the process. We keep you involved throughout the process, and we need you to help us stand up for your loved ones' rights. So this is an overview of how we see nursing home abuse and neglect and how we protect elders that are suffering from abuse in nursing homes. And we would just encourage you to stand up for your loved ones and reach out for help if you need to. Thank you so much.